Princess Damayanti stood before the grand hall, her heart hammering against her ribs as she clutched a heavy flower garland. Before her sat 5 men, each an exact mirror of King Nala. Their gazes were fixed and unmoving, a chilling display of divine perfection. Indra, Agni, Varuna, and Yama had descended from the heavens, donning Nala's likeness to win her hand. The air was thick with silent power as Damayanti stepped forward, her eyes scanning their faces for a single sign of humanity. She looked down at the polished marble floor. The 4 gods cast no shadows beneath their feet, standing as spirits of light. She watched their eyes. They did not blink once, staring with an eternal, eerie focus. Even their garlands remained vibrant and perfectly fresh. Then she turned to the man on the far left. His shadow stretched long across the floor. He blinked as she approached, and a single, fragile petal fell from his wilted flower wreath. He was mortal. He was her Nala. She placed the garland around Nala's neck, and the gods vanished into the ether. But peace was fleeting. Years later, the palace walls crumbled. Nala lost his throne in a cursed game of dice and vanished into the shadows of the deep forest. Damayanti stood alone in the empty courtyard, clutching nothing but a single piece of Nala's torn cloak. "I will find you," she whispered to the wind. She walked through the gates, leaving her royalty behind for the harsh wilderness. She navigated treacherous mountain passes and asked every traveler for news of the broken king. She slept on cold stone floors and survived on bitter wild berries as the seasons bled into one another. Months passed, turning her fine robes to rags, but her spirit remained unbroken. Finally, she reached a distant city. Amidst the dust of a stable, she recognized a familiar gait in a weary servant. Her breath caught in her throat. Every step of her journey had led to this singular, quiet moment. She walked toward him and softly called his name. Nala looked up, his face gaunt and eyes filled with sudden recognition. She reached out and took his hand, the warmth of his touch finally ending her long exile. Together, they turned back toward the kingdom to reclaim their home.